The sneaker that we have in the studio today can arguably be named Sneaker of the Year and SB of the Year. Of course, I'm gonna ask you guys to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But if you guys don't know what sneaker we're talking about, today we're gonna be talking about the Nike SB Dunk Low Born and Raised. Now, I wanna say a huge thank you to the Wanted app team for sending over this shoe. This video is definitely sponsored by Wanted app. Now, it's not a size 13, so I won't be able to give you guys any on-feet looks, but I'm definitely gonna take a deep dive into the sneaker. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Wanted app, and you guys want to know about Wanted app, make sure you guys go ahead and download the app. It is in my description below. If you guys are interested in a wide variety of sneakers and apparel, always authentic, starting at $1 for auctions, then make sure you guys go ahead and download the Wanted app. And of course, let them know the crew sent you. This pair did come in a plain Jane sale box. Nothing crazy about it. This is a size 11 here. I told you it's not a size 13. I won't be able to give you guys any on-feet looks or anything like that, but plain Jane sale Nike SB box. You may know what sneaker this is, and you may not know what sneaker this is. For the ones who do not know what this sneaker is, this is the Born and Raised Nike SB Dunk Low. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was some huge fan of Born and Raised before the sneaker. I knew nothing about Born and Raised, but I know when I saw this sneaker initially, if you guys actually go back to some of my videos, you'll see that I was saying that this is potentially going to be SB of the year, if not sneaker of the year. Now, I know a lot of people are probably gonna be in the comment section and say, hey crew, I think you're bugging. This can't be sneaker of the year. Look at the color, right? We're gonna dive into that in just a bit. The first thing that I see is LA. And you guys will probably wonder why, but I think most of you actually know why. Just look at the colorway. It definitely screams a Dodgers colorway. It gives me all LA vibes, and I really think it's dope. Now, with that being said, we got this super clean, super smooth blue nubuck that goes around the entire shoe, man. It's just super clean. I think that we really come to enjoy all of that really high quality suede and nubuck that we get when we get these really high quality SBs. You also have this really high quality leather, man. You guys can just see it. It's really plush. I really love this leather that they used for this sneaker. Now, one of the really dope hits that I love about this sneaker, man, is that this kind of holograph on the back. You guys can see right now, I think you see Born SB. All right, now let's see if we can change it in the light. You see how it says Nike SB? And then you see Born SB. So depending on how you're walking or what the light looks like, this changes. And I think that's another major reason why this is potential sneaker of the year, SB of the year as well. Now, if you guys see the swoosh here, kind of has this like iridescent holographic look that goes all the way around. You guys can see it actually goes around to the heel of the sneaker here. You guys can see it there. You can also see it going around all the way to the other side of the sneaker. I think that's definitely a part of the sneaker that's really, really cool. Now, the second thing, now I've seen this on other SBs before, this kind of like perforated look here. Now, if you guys know, Dunks typically just have like a pinhole or like a dot in there. And I think that this design is actually really, really cool on this sneaker as well. Now, one of the major hits on this sneaker is gonna be right on the front of the toe. It says one block at a time. Now, because I'm so unfamiliar, and of course, you guys can let me know in the comment section below, but I'm pretty sure that's like just a statement that Born and Raised says, or they live by, or it's kind of like their mantra. It says one block at a time on the toe. Now, on the heels, you guys will see that it says on the turf. Now, it says on the turf here. Again, excuse me, I'm not super familiar with it, but you guys can let me know if you guys know exactly what that means in the comment section below. And you guys can see that it says on the turf under the tongue as well. Now, one of the biggest hits on the sneakers to me is gonna be the laces, man. You guys actually get 4 sets of laces. You get the blue set that comes in here. Then you're gonna get this kind of round white SB set. Then you're gonna get a flat set of laces that come with it as well. And then you get the pink pair. This is probably the one I see in all the pictures. This is the one that actually looks the best in the sneaker for me. I don't think that this blue really does this shoe any justice, but if you're a purist and you want to just keep it blue, of course, feel free to go ahead and do that. But one of the things about it is that it says "in loving memory" on the laces, and I think that it's just kind of eerie because of everything that took place. Now, if you don't know exactly what took place, we'll definitely talk about it. But from my understanding, this was actually put on the laces because the founder's father also passed away. Now, I could be wrong, and of course, if I am wrong, let me know in the comment section below. But again, I think it's just one of those eerie things because it says "in loving memory." It actually says it on all the laces. But again, like I said, that's one of the best hits on the sneaker. Another hit that's on the sneaker is gonna be that translucent sole. You guys can see right through the bottom of it where it says "Born SB." I think that's just another crazy hit. You guys can see how it looks across the entire sole. I think that's really cool, man. Again, there's just so many different hits about this sneaker that make it possibly SB of the year. Now, you guys are also gonna see where it says Born SB on the sole as well. It says this on the right and the left of the shoe. So if you guys don't know exactly what happened, unfortunately, the founder of Born and Raised lost his life via a car crash just about a month before this sneaker was set to release. Now, that is sad in itself. That was one of the saddest things that I saw. But I did see places like StockX actually halting sales on these because of that. So again, I thought that was something that was really cool. Now, at the current moment, prices on these are through the roof, and that's because we actually haven't had an official release. But I'm gonna say something here about these skate shops that did release these pairs. Now, I've heard, and you guys can also correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Now, and you can also let me know if you've heard anything like this, but I've heard that skate shops had actually lost their Nike accounts for selling these pairs when they weren't supposed to, AKA backdooring. So of course we have a pair here, and I've seen pairs at sneaker events, and it seems like they kind of have had a small release because of all the backdoored pairs. And I think that that's kind of sad. We probably should have waited until we can get an official release. But of course, things are gonna happen, not something you can control. Sources have said that this release isn't necessarily canceled, it's just postponed. Now, the rumors that I've heard, I'm gonna say rumor, the potential date or the potential time range that I have heard, I'm gonna say it again, rumor and potential time that I've heard for this is sometime in October. So spooky season, we can potentially be expecting to see a pair of these. Now, of course, that could change. It could be moved up, it could be pushed back, it could be canceled altogether. Take that with a grain of salt. Overall, my thoughts on this sneaker is exactly what I said in the beginning of the video. I still think that this is potentially sneaker of the year, and I definitely think it's a strong contender for SB of the year as well. There's so many different hits. There's so many things about this sneaker, not to mention the story that it has now, even though I loved it before that. But it has such a rich story, and I really think with pairs like these and pairs like the Jarrito that dropped a little bit early in the year, the culture really wins. The culture really wins. The skateboarding community, the sneaker community, the Latin community, I think everyone wins. And I think that when you see sneakers like this, you definitely just see that it's a little bit different than all the other things that we've been getting. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you for watching the video. And I'm going to ask you guys to, of course, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely helps out the algorithm. And if you did enjoy this review and you enjoyed this type of content from me, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, and I can't wait to see you guys in the live stream. But until next time, it is your boy, the HHSB Crew, here with the Born and Raised Nike SB Dunk Lows, hoping that we see a release for this pair. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.